Good morning everyone. My name is Peter Marindy. I'm a senior engineer with the CSIRO from Australia, and I'm going to be speaking to you briefly today about the global initiative for honeybee health. So I'd like you to imagine a world without bees. Bee health, bee populations have been in decline for the last 50 years. There's a rapid fall in bee populations in the late 90s. Bees are pollinators. They're a social insect. If we have a look at our crops, approximately 1/3 of our crops are pollinated exclusively by bees. A further 50% are also pollinated by bees and other insects. If the bees go away, we're looking at a situation like this. This is what we have now. And without bees, we're looking at a much smaller range of produce that's available. A large amount of our crops will go away. What remains will be much more expensive. And this is both a humanitarian and economic catastrophe, particularly in some places where this is going to devastate farming. So this is a real problem. So what do we need to do about it? So there's a whole range of factors that have been implicated in the decline of honeybee health, and no one's quite sure which particular factors and what levels of factor are a problem. So we're looking at this, and the approach that we've been taking so far is through the tagging of bees. So we're putting small tags on bees in an effort to track them and establish their behaviour, and we're also running experiments where we're introducing some of these factors into our setup in order to see how their behaviour changes. At the moment we're using tags that are passive, but we're developing active microsensors to put onto the bees, and so far we've successfully created an energy harvester, which is just a few millimetres in size, and a micro battery, which is about the size of the thickness of a hair, in an effort to have active sensors, and these are both patented technologies that we've produced. Not only are we attempting to have microsensors onto bees so that we can track their movements in the environment and establish behaviour patterns so that we can help solve the decline in honeybees, we're also engaging with scientists worldwide. The yellow stars are where we've actually got active experiments running, and the red dots are where we're going to have experiments coming online soon. And so science is something that currently in this area is done by small teams who are competing for resources and making small progress, so that each of those teams is making progress, but their outcomes are limited by the size of their resources. So we've formed a global initiative which uses standardized formats, standardized procedures, standardized kit, standardized experimental protocols, so that we can then take all of the data from all over the world, bring it together, and then we give access to that data to all of the people involved. So we have a much bigger data set with many more researchers working on that data, so that we can have a much bigger impact and a greater outcome, which will help us to solve the decline in honeybee populations. Thank you very much.